Dan's here. Dan's back. Yes. So we're talking sofa size, but let's just, if you've missed the kind of the reason that we're doing this, Coleen, last week we had Dr. Christian on and talking about you wanted to get healthy. So this is not about crazy diets or anything, it's about lifestyle, isn't it? What did he tell you?
Yeah, it was all about me approaching them initially because, you know, I got to 50 and things were starting to just ache a little bit more than they should, and I've got a new granddaughter and my own kids, and I thought I just want to be healthy. And I met up with Dr. Christian. He did loads of tests, and actually the tests weren't too bad.
Not as bad as you were thinking they'd be.
Not as bad as I was thinking they would be, but obviously one of the things is for my BMI, I needed to lose 3 stone.
Well, actually, he said 3 stone ideally, didn't he? But he said 1.5.
Well, he was being very kind, and he said 1.5 I will feel so much better, and it will make such a difference to my health. But to get into my correct BMI, it should be 3. Yeah. So I said, well, the only way I can do it is.
So how are you finding it so far? Because it's a very early days.
It's the best I've ever felt. I've done lots of diets over the years, and they've all worked, and I've had, you know, DVDs out, and they've all been successful, and they've all worked. Yeah. But I always felt under pressure. I always felt under pressure to get it off in a certain time and then to keep it off. And gradually, over time, you know, I got complacent. I thought, I don't need to do that anymore. This time, I haven't set a time frame. It doesn't matter. It's about staying healthy and having a quality of life as I move forward.
She's a good student, Dan.
She's great. She's doing really, really well. Yeah. You know, we're still working on a few things.
Got lots of injuries, haven't I?
Lots of injuries, but we're getting there, you know. Each week, week on week, she's improving, and that's all we can ask.
Well, you've got to be careful when you start as well, isn't it? You can't kind of just launch yourself into doing masses of exercise and cutting down on
We're
food.
doing everything by the book, you know.
Yeah.
Do all the exercises happen on her sofa? Just checking.
Not all of them.
No.
Not all of them.
No. But the majority.
The majority.
Well, there's certainly all exercises that you've no excuse not to do.
Yeah.
You mean instead of running or jogging
or going to a gym, you know, because I always was one of these people, it was either, oh, it's too cold to go to the gym, it's raining, or then in the summer, too hot, can't go to the gym. You know, I always found an excuse.
There's lots of reasons not to go to the gym, you know. Your time is really difficult. You've got kids. Yeah. You know, you can't afford it.
Well,
if you can't afford it.
Dying around other people, and also it might be a bit smelly. And
also, they all look beautiful, don't they, with no clothes on hardly at all, and then you walk and then...
Yeah.
Don't you? You feel you do.
We're saying, like most of us, you get home from work. You know, we're all working women and things. You get home from work and you sort out the kids or whatever you've got to do your emails and stuff, and suddenly it's 9 o'clock and you're slopped in front of the telly.
And you find any excuse, don't you, not to do
Exactly.
Which is why we've dragged the sofas out today, back to the sofas and the tracksuits, because you're going to show us some fitness. And this is not... I mean, this is real, proper kind of interval training that you could do at home.
Of course it is, yeah. I mean, the exercises we're going to do are really, really simple. Obviously, most people have got a sofa in the house. And it's just, you know, you can progress week on week, you know. It's a great calorie burner.
And what are we calling it, Dan? Has it got a name?
Sofa size.
Sofa size. Listen, I've got a whistle and everything. Where's my whistle?
The first thing is, though, you've got to get the other people off the sofa.
This is true.
Your husband.
You can get your husband cracking the whip.
I've just realised you've spelt that sofa size like I'm the size of a sofa.
She is now a sofa size.
I never thought we mean sofa size, like exercise. We'll change that to a C for you next week.
Thank you.
OK, I've got my whistle, OK? So are you going to show them first and then they do it, or doing it with you?
Yeah, well, I'm going to show you what you're doing, first of all, and then you're just going to...
OK,
girls are just going to copy suit. Dead simple, first one.
All right.
Girls, feet shoulder width apart, OK? Hands across the top of your chest. You're going to drive through your heels, not your toes. Squeeze your bum at the top and back down. We go. It's going to keep this going. 10 seconds, keep going.
watching you first.
No, come on, keep on.
He's just told me I need to watch him, you.
No, come on, follow me. Come on, up we go. One leg in front of the other, guys. We're just going to do some boxing punches, OK? Rocky punches.
Just imagine,
So this is going to get...
Oh, yeah, so many people I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Come on.
Holding on what, though?
Oh, show me again, Dan.
So you're going to plant onto your elbows and just hold.
Now, there's the picture.
Yeah.
This kind of high-intensity interval training is the buzzword at the moment. Is that what that is?
Yeah, in between a drama you're watching or a movie, commercial breaks, look at starting in commercial breaks.
Yeah.
3 minutes, back to back, your heart rate's going right up there. You know, I'm breathing probably because I'm laughing a lot.
Because you sit next to me.
Yeah, but it gets your heart rate up.
But isn't the other thing, because I've got a little gym in my house and I've done loads of... Stop it. Just because I'm fitter than you two, I do believe, you know, at my age, I think the thing is not to lift really heavy weights and to say to people at home, don't lift more than 1 or 2 kilos to start off with, which is a bag of sugar or a tin of beans or something, because you can... And to also do it slowly.
This is it.
Yeah, because if you do it quickly, you might get an injury and get put off.
Well, it's body weight, and then you progress up. You know, you can progress with time, with weight, with rest, and with adding weight to your exercises. So
I think you're doing very well, Coleen.
And you know,
It's early days.
thank you. And you know, next time when you come back to get an update, can you not dress me as Mrs. Blobby?
For more Loose Women action, click here. And I'd subscribe if I were you. It's totally free, and it means you'll be kept up to date with new videos and exclusive YouTube content.
And it's like when I look at girls now and they've got it all hanging out, I look at them and think, oh, my God. And then I'm like, hang on a minute, Kate, that's exactly what you was like. But I suppose it's part of growing up.
I wasn't even joking when I said you started it.